Hey everybody. So in this video, I just want to talk about some of my more recent Star Wars Black Series figures that I have added to my collection. So some of these figures are newer, some of these figures are older. Starting off with the, let's start off with the Jedi and the Sith. So I got the Ayla Secura figure. She arrived a little while ago from Big Bad Toy Store. I think she looks great. The blue against the brown looks really, really nice. I'm a big fan of getting the Alien Jedi. I'm really excited that they finally showed and officially announced the Ki-Adi-Mundi, although we're going to be waiting a while to get that one. But yeah, I think this is a really, really good figure, and I'm looking forward to adding her to my shelf of Jedi from the prequels. So next is definitely a big time fan favorite, which is Darth Maul. This is the newest Darth Maul. This is Darth Maul as he was seen in Clone Wars. So he's got the metal legs. And mine came out really, really good. The paint on the face just looks really, really great. Doesn't have any bad paint apps or anything like that. Has his double-bladed lightsaber, of course, and just a really, really great figure. I do feel like he's a tad bit on the small side, though. Like, when you look at him compared to the Stormtroopers, like, he's pretty tiny compared to a Stormtrooper, and I feel like, Darth Maul should at least be as tall as a Stormtrooper. So I don't know. I don't know why he ended up being kind of on the small side, but still a really, really cool figure for sure. And I'm very happy to finally add Darth Maul to my collection. So next I want to talk about two troopers that I actually got from a friend of mine. We did a little bit of a trade, and then also, I paid for some more figures. So first I got this Elite Squad trooper from Bad Batch. This is one that I have been wanting for quite a while. And basically, since I got this one in a trade, I traded some figures that I didn't want. I kind of chalked this up to getting this for free. I mean, even though I did, the figures I traded for, I paid for a while back, but in my mind, he was free. So pretty awesome looking figure here. Also part of that trade is the I believe this is the Phase 1 clone trooper, which I got him in this miraculous really, really great pose with the gun. So he's got two hands on the gun, and it looks like he's gonna fall over, but I actually got him in like a really, really nice pose. So I'm very excited about finally getting this one in my collection. This is another one that I've wanted for a really long time. Big fan of Clone Wars, and I do actually have two of the clone trooper lieutenants. So I think I'm going to put them on the shelf together, and they're going to look awesome. Get this one out of the way. And then my most recent additions here are the Jedi Patrol Trooper and the Artillery Trooper for Mandalorian. So the Jedi Patrol Trooper, I think I got this one from Entertainment Earth. It was on sale because this one's been out for quite a while. Comes with this big giant backpack thing, and somewhere, I'm not sure what happened to it. It has like this big long antenna thing that sticks out of it, and I can't find it in my thing of accessories right now for the tiny. Here it is. This antenna thing. So Jedi Patrol Trooper is from the movie Rogue One, and I really just like the look of this trooper body with the yellow pauldron, and then it kind of looks like these guys could go together, which I think is really neat. They look like they're just from the same squad, even though they're from completely different properties of Star Wars. But I just think they look really neat together. I just do not feel a need to pose him with this giant book bag, or whatever it is. I know that that's how it was in the movie. I totally get that, but I just don't need it. I just don't need it on there. I just don't feel like it's necessary. And then for the artillery trooper, I love this one. This one is really, really cool. I believe this one is an Amazon exclusive. I bought this one from a place called Rogue Toys, which is based in Las Vegas, but they have a website and they ship anywhere in the US. This one is pretty hard to find, and I got him for basically retail price. So I got really lucky that they had this one for sale. I think he was like 25 or 28, but still, for an Amazon exclusive that's really hard to find, that's pretty darn good. So he looks great. I love the yellow against the white. And again, you know, these two definitely look like they could go together. Here is the accessory that this figure comes with. So, you know, you basically would take one of these, you know, things out of his pack and put it in there. It doesn't fire or anything, so it's just kind of like you kind of have to pretend with it. It's a neat little accessory. You know, I don't know. I mean, I do like the pack with the canisters on the back, but I don't know if I really need to pose him with it. I mean, it looks cool. It looks fine. And again, I really like how these two look together. So kind of cool. So yeah, those are my most recent Star Wars Black Series pickups. Let me know what you think. And what I'm going to do is I'll be posting another part to this video. I'll probably just do it as one big video here. I want to do a video of my entire Star Wars collection and show you all of these figures added to the shelf with all the other figures I already have. So we'll see it for part 2. All right, so for part 2 of my Star Wars video here, I just want to show my entire Star Wars collection. I've got some figures mint on card on the wall here, and then you can see just some little kind of random figures up there on that top shelf. Then I've got all of my Darth Vader figures, so you can see just a whole assortment of newer and older Darth Vader related figures. So you can't tell, Darth Vader is my favorite Star Wars character. Then we have my very, very crowded shelf of troopers. So some of these are pretty old, some of these are brand new. I kind of have them color coded, even though, you know, a bunch of these red ones don't really go together. They still look cool though. And then I just did my review recently of the rocket launcher trooper. So that's the newest one for the collection. And then I got all the yellow team, I guess you could say, again, even though they're all from different versions of the Star Wars property. Then we get down to sort of what I'm considering my prequels shelf. Now, I have to say, I am a really big fan of episodes 1, 2, and 3. I know very, very mixed fan viewpoints on the prequels, but I got to see those movies when I was basically like 20 years old, and the best part was taking my younger brother to go see those movies in the theater and seeing those movies through the eyes of like an 8, 9, 10-year-old, which is really who the movies were for. It was just a really, really great experience. So me and my younger brother really, really bonded over these movies. He, of course, he loved Darth Maul and, you know, Jango Fett and all that. So I have these clone troopers on this shelf, mostly because I really don't have any more room up here. And I just thought, okay, well, the clone trooper armor really does have kind of a unique look to it. So I just thought that that would work. And then I know that Thrawn really doesn't belong there, but I just kind of wanted him with the main bad guys. I like having, the Emperor and Count Dooku and Darth Maul. I like having the three of them together, and then I think just having Thrawn just rounds it out nicely. I know that technically this is like, Clone Wars and then original series or original movies and then, prequels, but I don't know. I just kind of like having those bad guys there. I just recently acquired that Jango Fett figure, and it is a really, really awesome figure. I have it on a stand, and I have the blast effects from, I think, a Boba Fett figure. Really, really awesome. That is just a very basic C-3PO figure and one of the basic R2-D2s that I just kind of threw back there. There's Jar Jar, of course, hanging out with all of his little accessories. Got him on super duper clearance. I think I got him for like, I don't know, $8-10 or something at like a Big Lots. And then I love my Jedi display. I just think that this is so fun. Just like the prequels, we got some aliens, we got just really neat colored lightsabers. Really, really like the Jedi setup. Then we have what I basically call my original movie shelf. So I have I do believe that is Empire Strikes Back, Darth Vader. The one that's up on my Darth Vader shelf that I already showed is from the Obi-Wan series. And then we have Admiral Akbar. That is a vintage collection R2, but hey, whatever, it works. Yeah, so just some figures, some random figures from the original movie. So of course there's the Boba Fett figure, and then I kind of sort of want to put Tarkin up here with these guys, but he was really, I guess technically he was in Clone Wars and stuff, but he was really just in the episode 4, so I don't know. And then we've got what I'm calling my extras, my Mandalorian stuff, my Obi-Wan show stuff, my vintage collection troopers. You can tell this is just a random smattering of figures. I kind of want to put the Ahsoka up here with these other Jedi, but she just wouldn't fit in there because that's like older Ahsoka with the white lightsabers from Mandalorian. So I don't know. But hey, you gotta love how these Mandalorian figures all look together with all that armor. Yeah, that's cool. I really like that. And then, of course, I got a bunch of vintage collection troopers back there. So that is my Star Wars collection. Please let me know what you think of everything in this video. Do you think that my collection could use a different organizational scheme? What is your favorite aspect of Star Wars? And yeah, just let me know your thoughts. I appreciate it. Have a good one.